Hey everyone, welcome to the Reality Access. Here we bring you the latest 90-day fiancé news and exclusive updates every day. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel now.
Why are 90-Day Fiancé The Other Way fans worried about Jenny Slatten? 90-Day Fiancé The Other Way has always been known for its emotional intensity, cultural clashes, and deeply personal love stories. Over the years, many couples have come and gone, but very few have managed to capture the hearts of viewers the way Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh have. Their relationship has been one of the longest-running and most emotionally complex stories in the entire 90-Day Fiancé franchise. Jenny Slatten is one of several returning cast members featured on 90-Day Fiancé The Other Way Season 7. She previously starred in multiple seasons of the series alongside her husband, Sumit Singh. From the very beginning, their relationship stood out as unconventional, controversial, and deeply emotional. Jenny moved thousands of miles away from her home in the United States to India in order to be with Sumit, leaving behind her comfort zone, family, and familiar way of life. Their journey was never easy. The couple faced cultural resistance, family disapproval, financial instability, and repeated trust issues. Yet, despite countless obstacles, Jenny and Sumit managed to push forward and eventually got married, solidifying their commitment to each other. Over time, Jenny and Sumit became undeniable fan favorites. Many viewers admired Jenny's willingness to uproot her life for love and sympathized with her struggles adjusting to Indian culture. Others respected Sumit for finally standing up to his family and choosing Jenny, even when it came at a personal cost. Their story represented love that refuses to give up, no matter how complicated or exhausting the journey becomes. However, as The Other Way Season 7 unfolded, fans began to notice a shift, one that sparked widespread concern across social media and online forums. As of recently, viewers have grown increasingly worried about Jenny's well-being, both on the show and outside of it. Why are fans worried about Jenny Slatten on 90-Day Fiancé The Other Way? Over the last few weeks, The Other Way viewers have become increasingly concerned about Jenny Slatten. While fans are used to seeing Jenny navigate emotional stress, Season 7 has presented challenges that feel heavier and more overwhelming than anything she has faced before. So far on Season 7, Jenny has encountered a series of obstacles that have taken a noticeable toll on her mental, emotional, and physical health. These challenges have not only played out on screen, but have also raised red flags during off-screen appearances, including a recent interview that deeply worried fans. One of the main storylines of Season 7 revolves around Jenny and Sumit making the difficult decision to move in with Sumit's parents. The choice was largely driven by financial pressure. Living independently in India had become increasingly expensive, and the couple believed that temporarily staying with Sumit's family would help them save money and stabilize their situation. While the decision may have made sense financially, emotionally it proved to be incredibly difficult, especially for Jenny. Living with Sumit's parents, a cultural and emotional struggle. Since moving into Sumit's family home, Jenny has been expected to conform to traditional household expectations. In many Indian families, especially more traditional ones, daughters-in-law are expected to wake up early, cook meals, clean the house, and assist with daily chores without complaint. For Jenny, this lifestyle change has been deeply frustrating. She is at a stage in her life where she expected to enjoy retirement, relax, and finally experience peace after years of struggle. Instead, she finds herself waking up early, being told what to do, and feeling constantly judged inside her own home. Jenny has openly expressed that she does not want Sumit's family dictating when she wakes up, how she spends her day, or how she lives her life. This clash between her expectations of retirement and the rigid structure of Sumit's family household has created constant tension. Fans have noticed that this tension has made Jenny more emotionally drained than in previous seasons. Her reactions feel heavier, her frustration heavier, her patience thinner. The cafe business, added pressure and stress. As if adjusting to life with Sumit's parents wasn't difficult enough, Jenny and Sumit also decided to open a cafe together with Sumit's family. While the idea was meant to provide long-term financial stability, it quickly became another source of stress, particularly for Jenny. Sumit's family assigned Jenny to work at the front of the cafe as the cashier. Unfortunately, this role has been extremely challenging for her. Jenny has struggled with Indian currency, which differs significantly from U.S. money in both appearance and value. Several scenes show her making mistakes, miscounting money, and feeling embarrassed in front of customers and family members. Working side by side with Sumit's parents all day has only intensified the pressure. Jenny often feels criticized rather than supported, which has added to her emotional exhaustion. Fans have pointed out that instead of enjoying retirement, Jenny appears trapped in a cycle of responsibility and stress. Emotional and physical toll on Jenny. All of these factors, the living situation, cultural pressure, financial stress, and cafe responsibilities, have combined to take a visible toll on Jenny during Season 7. Viewers have noticed that she appears more overwhelmed, more tired, and more emotionally fragile than ever before. While Jenny has always been open about her struggles, this season feels different. Her energy seems lower, her voice quieter, and her reactions slower. Many fans have expressed concern that the stress may be affecting her physical health, not just her emotional well-being. The interview that sparked major concern. Recently, Jenny participated in an interview with Swoon, where she discussed one of the most memorable moments from Season 7. She talked about the now iconic night she cooked spaghetti for Sumit's family, a moment that fans found both humorous and telling of the cultural differences at play. Jenny described the experience in detail, sharing her thoughts on cooking for Sumit's parents and reflecting on her spaghetti-making skills. However, it wasn't the content of the interview that caught fans' attention, it was Jenny's delivery. Viewers quickly noticed that Jenny's speech appeared noticeably slurred. She was speaking slower than usual, pausing frequently, and struggling with clarity. Almost immediately, fans began speculating online about her health, raising concerns about potential medical issues. Social media platforms were flooded with comments expressing worry, confusion, and fear for Jenny's well-being. While speculation varied widely, most fans agreed on one thing: something didn't seem right. Daughter Christina broke silence. Shortly after the concern reached its peak, Jenny's daughter Christina posted a video to reassure fans. Christina explained that she noticed something was wrong with her mother and acted immediately. She assured viewers that Jenny was okay and that she was receiving proper care. She emphasized that while the situation was serious enough to address, fans did not need to panic. She promised to provide updates when possible and thanked everyone for their concern and support. Christina also revealed that Jenny had been in the United States but was on her way back to India to be with Sumit, which brought additional relief to worried fans. Fans were relieved but still supportive. While viewers were deeply concerned about Jenny's health, Christina's update helped ease much of the anxiety surrounding the situation. Fans expressed relief knowing Jenny was being looked after and that her family was involved. Jenny Slatan has been a beloved figure in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise for many years. Her openness, vulnerability, and willingness to love fiercely have earned her a loyal and caring fan base. The overwhelming response to her interview showed just how deeply viewers care about her well-being. As Jenny continues her journey on 90 Day Fiancé the other way, fans are hopeful that she finds peace, stability, and happiness, whether that means adjusting her lifestyle, stepping back from stress, or focusing on her health. Everyone wishes Jenny all the best as she continues any necessary recovery and moves forward with strength, love, and support. 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way has always stood out as one of the most emotionally charged series in the 90 Day Fiancé universe. Known for exploring the complexities of love across continents, it doesn't shy away from cultural clashes, life-altering decisions, and deeply personal stories. Among the many couples who have appeared on the show, few have left as lasting an impression as Jenny Slatan and Sumit Singh. Their story is not only one of love, but also one of perseverance, sacrifice, and navigating the unexpected challenges of cross-cultural relationships. Jenny Slatan is one of the returning cast members for Season 7 of The Other Way, making her a familiar face for longtime viewers. Jenny's journey with Sumit began on screen in earlier seasons, and from the start, their relationship captured attention due to its unconventional and, at times, controversial nature. Unlike many couples on the franchise, Jenny's decision to uproot her life entirely and move to India was bold, courageous, and emotionally charged. She left behind everything familiar in the United States, her home, her routines, her friends, and much of her family life, to be with Sumit. It was a leap of faith that resonated with many fans, earning admiration and sympathy. The road to their marriage was far from smooth. Jenny and Sumit had to navigate cultural misunderstandings, family skepticism, financial difficulties, and moments of personal doubt. Despite these challenges, the couple managed to stay together and eventually married, solidifying a partnership that has been tested in ways most reality TV couples never experience. Over time, Jenny and Sumit have become fan favorites, with viewers often rooting for them amid the struggles, emotional arguments, and cultural adjustments. Jenny, in particular, has won hearts for her resilience and willingness to adapt to a completely new environment while maintaining her own identity. However, Season 7 of The Other Way has shown a different side of Jenny, one that has prompted genuine concern among fans. As the season progresses, viewers have noticed that Jenny is facing more intense challenges than in previous seasons, which has sparked widespread discussion online. Fans have begun to worry about her emotional, mental, and even physical well-being, both on the show and off-screen. The growing concern: Jenny's struggles in Season 7. Over the past few weeks, fans of The Other Way have observed Jenny dealing with circumstances that feel especially taxing. While she has always handled stress on camera, the obstacles in Season 7 appear to be taking a heavier toll on her overall well-being. From financial worries to navigating family expectations, Jenny's situation is layered and complex, highlighting the real-life difficulties that come with living in a foreign country while trying to maintain a sense of independence and personal comfort. One of the primary storylines in Season 7 centers on Jenny and Sumit's decision to move in with Sumit's parents. This move was primarily a practical choice. Life independently in India was proving to be increasingly expensive, and by living with family temporarily, the couple could save money and stabilize their finances. While the decision made financial sense, the emotional ramifications were substantial, especially for Jenny, who is accustomed to living life on her own terms and enjoying her retirement. It was a leap of faith that resonated with many fans, earning admiration and sympathy. Cultural challenges and living with Sumit's parents. Moving into Sumit's family home has required Jenny to adjust to traditional household expectations that are common in Indian families. In many such households, daughters-in-law are expected to participate fully in domestic chores, waking early, preparing meals, cleaning, and helping with day-to-day responsibilities, often without complaint or hesitation. For Jenny, this adjustment has been far from easy. Jenny has shared openly that the strict structure of the household has been frustrating. She is at a stage in life where she hoped to enjoy the freedom of retirement, yet she finds herself adhering to a schedule dictated by Sumit's parents. Her autonomy has been limited, and she feels constantly observed and, at times, judged. The clash between Jenny's desire for independence and the family's traditional expectations has created ongoing tension that is both visible on screen and apparent in fan discussions online. Fans have noticed that Jenny's demeanor has changed compared to previous seasons. Her expressions show signs of fatigue and stress, her reactions are more measured, and her usual energy and enthusiasm appear dampened. This shift has led many viewers to express concern for her emotional and mental well-being, noting that prolonged stress can have serious physical effects as well. The cafe business: added pressure and responsibility. Adding to the tension of living with Sumit's family, Jenny and Sumit have undertaken a new business venture, a cafe that they are opening in collaboration with his parents. While this opportunity is meant to provide financial stability in the long term, it has introduced a new set of challenges for Jenny, who now finds herself navigating unfamiliar responsibilities. At the cafe, Jenny has been assigned the role of cashier. Managing the finances has proven difficult, particularly when dealing with Indian currency, which she has struggled to understand and handle correctly. Mistakes in counting money, along with the pressure of being observed by family members and customers alike, have contributed to her mounting stress. Jenny's interactions at the cafe have become a focal point of concern for fans who empathize with her predicament and wish she could work in a less pressurized environment. Working closely with Sumit's parents has also amplified the stress. Instead of receiving guidance or encouragement, Jenny has sometimes experienced criticism, making her feel scrutinized and judged. Fans have noted that this has left her feeling trapped in a cycle of obligation, duty, and emotional strain, which is particularly challenging when someone is attempting to enjoy the later stages of life. Emotional and physical effects. The combination of moving in with Sumit's parents, cultural expectations, financial pressures, and work responsibilities has begun to take a visible toll on Jenny. Viewers have observed that she seems more exhausted, emotionally drained, and physically tired than in past seasons. Her energy is lower, her voice quieter, and her patience thinner, signaling that the stress may be affecting more than just her mood. It could also be influencing her physical health. While Jenny has always been candid about the difficulties she faces, this season presents challenges that appear heavier than any she has experienced previously. Fans are concerned that the compounded stress may have long-term implications if not addressed, and they have been vocal in offering support, advice, and encouragement across social media platforms. The interview that alarmed fans. The concern escalated after a recent interview with Jenny conducted by Swoon, where she recounted one of her most memorable moments from Season 7, the now famous night she cooked spaghetti for Sumit's family. Jenny described the situation with humor and insight, reflecting on both her cooking experience and the cultural differences she continues to navigate. However, it wasn't the content of the interview that alarmed fans, it was her delivery. Many viewers noticed that her speech was unusually slurred, her sentences slower, and her pauses more frequent than normal. Concerned fans immediately speculated about her health, discussing potential reasons for the change in her speech patterns and overall demeanor. Social media platforms were soon filled with comments expressing worry and fear. Fans debated whether the stress of the season, a possible health issue, or fatigue was responsible for her appearance and speech patterns. The overwhelming sentiment was one of concern for Jenny's well-being. Christina stepped in to reassure fans. Shortly after the online concerns began to peak, Jenny's daughter, Christina, released a video message to address fans' worries. Christina explained that she had noticed her mother was struggling and had taken immediate steps to ensure her safety and health. She reassured viewers that Jenny was indeed doing well and receiving the care and attention she needed. Christina's message emphasized that while Jenny had experienced a concerning episode, there was no cause for alarm. She promised to provide updates when possible and thanked fans for their support, acknowledging the loyalty and love Jenny has inspired over the years. Christina also mentioned that Jenny had been in the United States but was returning to India to reunite with Sumit, which helped ease concerns further. Fans respond with relief and support. The reassurance from Christina brought relief to many fans. Social media reactions shifted from concern to appreciation for the update, with followers expressing joy that Jenny was safe and receiving care. Jenny Slatton's journey has long been shared with fans, and the outpouring of love and support highlights the strong connection she has cultivated with her audience. Jenny's openness, vulnerability, and unwavering commitment to love have made her one of the franchise's most respected and admired cast members. The concern surrounding her recent struggles serves as a testament to the deep empathy fans feel toward her. As she continues her journey on 90 Day Fiancé the other way, viewers hope for her happiness, stability, and continued health. Looking ahead, as Season 7 unfolds, Jenny's story remains one of resilience, love, and the challenges of adapting to new circumstances. Viewers continue to follow her journey closely, rooting for her to find peace, navigate family dynamics successfully, and enjoy her retirement while maintaining her independence. Her courage and dedication serve as an inspiration, reminding viewers that love often requires sacrifice, patience, and the strength to persevere. Everyone wishes Jenny the best as she continues her path with Sumit, balancing family, career, and personal well-being. The hope is that with the support of her loved ones and her fan base, Jenny will overcome the challenges she faces and continue to shine as one of the most beloved figures in the 90 Day Fiancé universe.
Why are 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way fans worried about Jenny Slatten? Jenny Slatten is one of several returning cast members featured on 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way Season 7. She previously starred in several seasons of The Other Way with her husband, Sumit Singh. Jenny moved to India to be with Sumit, and despite several ups and downs, they eventually married. Throughout their time on the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, Jenny and Sumit have become fan favorites. As of recently, however, viewers have become concerned about Jenny's well-being both in and out of the show. Why are fans worried about Jenny Slatten on 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way? Over the last few weeks, The Other Way viewers have become increasingly concerned about Jenny. So far on Season 7, Jenny has faced several obstacles. Recently, Jenny concerned fans even further during an interview where they worried that Jenny's health wasn't doing well. Here's everything we know so far. On The Other Way Season 7, Jenny and Sumit's story has revolved around moving in with Sumit's parents. Since Jenny and Sumit were tight on money, they decided it was a good option temporarily. However, the move has been challenging for Jenny. She is expected to wake up early and do chores for the family, which has frustrated her. Jenny is trying to enjoy retirement, and she doesn't want Sumit's family to dictate when she wakes up and what she does. Jenny and Sumit have also decided to open a cafe with Sumit's family, which has caused added stress. The family has assigned Jenny to work in the front of the cafe as the cashier, which hasn't been going well. Jenny has had a hard time dealing with Indian currency and has made several mistakes. Furthermore, working with Sumit's parents all day has been no easy task. All of the added stress in Jenny's life has taken an emotional toll on her during Season 7. While she should be enjoying her retirement, moving in with Sumit's family and working in the cafe has caused a great deal of stress. This has started to have a physical impact on Jenny, and she is notably more overwhelmed than she's been on any of her previous seasons. Recently, Jenny did an interview with Swoon where she discussed one of her most memorable moments from Season 7. Jenny discussed the night she made spaghetti for Sumit's family, which quickly became an iconic moment. She discussed the specific event as well as her general spaghetti-making skills. However, it wasn't the subject of Jenny's interview that caught viewers' attention. Fans noticed that Jenny's speech was significantly slurred and that she was speaking slower than ever before. This caused viewers to speculate that Jenny was facing health issues and threw around several possibilities. While it's understandable that fans are concerned, it's important not to jump to any conclusions on Jenny's health until she or her family speaks out on it. Shortly after fans expressed their concerns about Jenny's interview online, her daughter, Christina, posted a video to assure everyone that Jenny was all right. Christina explained that she took action as soon as she realized something was wrong with her mom. She assured fans that Jenny was doing well and that she would provide updates when she was able. Christina further explained that Jenny had been in the United States but was on her way back to India to be with Sumit. Viewers were concerned about Jenny's health, but were relieved to hear that she was doing all right. Jenny has been a popular figure in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise for some time and has a large and caring fan base. Everyone was happy to hear that Jenny is healthy and that everything is under control. We wish Jenny all the best as she continues any necessary recovery.